Now loading podcast, period.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Podcast Period, the internet's stupidest podcast. My name is Ben, and with me today, as always, is my co-host David.
What's up, guys? Oh, that way. Hey.
We're still getting used to the camera thing, so...
It's not a mirror, I gotta remember that.
Yeah. It's the opposite. Yeah. I think maybe Skype has an option to flip it or whatever.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Alright, so the plan for this episode is, instead of talking about our normal news topics, we're going to talk about what we planned to do like 3 or 4 episodes ago. We watched the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special on Disney Plus. So we're going to talk about that. We've got a couple discussion topics, and we're going to drop into some trailers that we picked out. So should be a relatively interesting episode. We'll start out with our review / recap / whatever of the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. Do you want to give your initial thoughts before we dive super deep into it?
Alright, so I'm pretty sure my initial thoughts are going to reflect your initial thoughts a little bit. While I deeply enjoyed it for what it was, it's not what I was expecting. And I don't know exactly what I was expecting either, so it's kind of hard to put into words. But it didn't, at least not from the trailer, it didn't feel like it was just a quick, like, I don't know, like a Christmas Carol type situation where we just like pop into like the back scene of something for a quick minute. It felt like it was going to be more interactive. Like these people were going to like actively take a role in the plot, and that's not what happened at all. So no. That's kind of what I feel like. It's just hard to put into words.
Yeah, I'm with you. I was expecting more of a I don't know, I guess a Back to the Future sort of vibe, where, you know, where Rey's interacting more with the past and everything. But this is more of like, kind of like what you said, more of like a Christmas Carol, where they're there, but they're not really there most of the time anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was interesting. I kind of wish it was longer, I guess.
Yeah, when I pulled it up and it was only 45 minutes, I was like, oh, that's not exactly what I was expecting either.
Yeah, I was thinking it's gonna be like an hour and a half movie and
something like that.
I was ready for that, but I mean 45 minutes is fine, I guess. It's not exactly like an expansive plot or anything, but I feel like they could have taken it in a direction where it could have been. Yeah. So, what did you think about the animation overall?
I actually really liked it. Like, I get that it was supposed to be Lego Star Wars, but it felt like really good. Like, it didn't feel like it was... You could tell it was Lego, but it's not like it was like low quality, low budget, like sharp lines, like Lego blocks Lego. Like, I almost forgot at times that it was. It looked so good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I liked how they did like little like neat things to like call back to the fact that it's Lego. Like Rey has her hair fall off at like Dagobah, and she literally like flips it up.
She has her hair fall off like.
Well, yeah, she does. A lot of times, but she literally like dumped the swamp water out of it and everything, and it was like really cool, and it like spun in the air and it landed back on her head, and I was like, oh, yeah, little things like that. Like, it was a piece. It was a Lego piece, but I don't know, it looked really good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it definitely. I don't think it quite had the budget of the Lego movie, but it definitely got pretty close. It looked really, really, really good for, being a one-off special on a streaming service. So I found it pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. What else you got about it?
I mean, there's not really much else that I can say that I don't want to like beat a dead horse or anything,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people to get the impression that I didn't like the movie, because for what it was fine, but I was just expecting something more than what we got.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just based on the trailer, they made it seem like it was going to be a lot more high-flying adventure, when really most of the movie she's going through the force portal thing.
Yeah.
And kind of in the background of everything, except for about like halfway through where she loses it. Even then, the conclusion of the movie is pretty simple as well. So I don't know. It didn't feel like there was high stakes or anything. It just kind of felt like the movie coasted on being Star Wars and Lego. So I don't know. Like I said, it's a kids movie. It's fine for what it is, but I was kind of hoping for something more.
Yeah, I gotcha. They did a lot of callbacks to what I guess should be is canon, as far as like the new trilogy goes, and even some of the original trilogy. I didn't hear a whole lot of reference. There was a couple of references to the prequel, like some. I think it was Poe that said something about this is the worst like intergalactical incident since like Jar Jar Binks' Senate speeches or something like that.
Yeah,
which is really funny. I was like, yes, there we go.
Ray also went back to when Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon were in the separatist ship, like doing the meeting or whatever, and the pod racing
thing. So they
and Anakin and Obi-Wan's fight on Mustafar.
Oh, they did do that.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of really fun references in the movie.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like the Death Star, the first Death Star blow up.
Death Star 2.0. Why don't we call it Star Killer Base? That's the stupidest name I ever heard. It was funny.
I don't know. Death Star just seems kind of derivative.
Yeah.
Or Death Star 2. Oh man, the movie was honestly really funny. I enjoyed the humor in it.
It's just leaving you wanting a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean they have plenty of Lego Star Wars specials on Disney Plus, so maybe we just need to check out more of those. But we were both hyped based on the trailer that they showed, so maybe we were just putting too much faith into it. It is a trailer. We preach every time that we watch trailers on here that it's just a trailer. It's nothing to necessarily base the movie off of. But
yeah,
a trailer is supposed to get you hyped, and I guess we just bought too much into the hype this time.
I was a little disappointed to see all the like funny little quips and references that we saw in the trailer, literally like done and over with in like the first like 5-10 minutes of the special. Like,
yeah,
it's like, oh, come on, really? Like, more of this wasn't like spread out through all of it. Like, ugh. You took all the exciting parts and you threw it in the first 10 minutes. It's like, well, what am I going to watch for the next 30 minutes of this program?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else that we need to say about this?
What's your rating out of out of 5 Death Stars.
5 Death Star 2s.
Yes.
Out of 5 derivative names.
Yeah, exactly.
This is no longer podcast period. This is podcast period 2.
The sequel.
Yeah. Just as bad as the first one. First 47 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can launch rebranding on the 50th episode.
Oh man. All right. I think I'd have to give it probably like a 3 out of 5. I don't want to bash it or anything because, like I said, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I think it's something that a lot of kids who are into Star Wars will think is fun. It's just not. It's not really adult fare, I suppose. Should have gone into that expecting it, but I like both Legos and Star Wars.
Yeah,
so,
I mean it's the best of both worlds.
whatever.
Who can complain?
Yeah. What do you give it?
I think a 3 is a solid choice. It's exactly the number that was popping into my head before you even said it. So, I mean, I think that's fair.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's move on into our couple discussion topics then. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the cyberpunk thing. Give Star Wars a quick break.
Okay, so as most of you guys know, Cyberpunk 2077 came out. What was it, last week?
Something like that.
And the launch so far has been nothing short of disastrous, with the most of an exception with high-end gaming PCs and next-gen consoles. The launch, like I said, disastrous on all the last-gen base consoles, which I've kind of beat this horse dead when talking with other people about Cyberpunk 2077. But the thing is, this game was announced at E3 before the PS4, Xbox One was even like a thing, before they were announced. So to have it perform so badly on the base consoles, especially when it was advertised for those consoles, is it's nothing short of insane, I'd have to say. It's honestly pretty ridiculous to advertise a game for a platform and then have it run so terribly. I've seen videos and clips of stuff happening during the game, and it's bad, dude. It's real bad.
I don't understand how you could release a game in the state that this is in. I understand that you're trying to expand the player base as much as possible, and I understand that not a lot of people are going to have access to the PS5 and the Series Xboxes yet because they're new, and supply on everything this year just sucks, whether it be consoles or new graphics cards from either of the companies, and CPUs haven't been that great, and just everything this year has been crap as far as supply goes. So I understand we're trying to hit the widest base possible, but it's garbage, and I don't understand how it could be so bad when the majority of the development time, like you said, has been during the previous generation consoles. I mean, it's not like it was like what else were they testing it on? Like, you didn't have the access to the PS5.
I feel like most of their testing was for PC.
It has to be.
That's where it seems to be. That's where it seems to be running the best. But I mean, even backwards compatibility on the next gen consoles, which is the only way to play it on next gen consoles right now, is still way outperforming the One and the PS4. Which, yes, they are much more powerful consoles, so it makes sense But like I said before, they've been advertising this game for those consoles. There's no reason they shouldn't be that they shouldn't work on them. But you're getting 15, 20 FPS in the game. It's not playable.
No.
Like realistically,
it's not like, you're pushing, 15, 20 FPS at like 1440p or 4K, where the easy solution is to just draw back your render resolution. They're at like 800p. Like, there's nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to like 480p to get good.
You go any lower than that, you're going to start looking like an NES game.
It might as well be. At least you get decent 60 frames a second. Well, even 30 frames a second. That's the console standard. It's 30 frames. What do you have to run this game to do that? 480p? Like, God. It's ridiculous.
It's sad. It's sad. But I'll say this. At least it seems to be more of a marketing department decision to have pushed this game out in the state that it is than a developer decision. I mean, it is one big company, so
yeah,
the company at large is at fault. However, it seems to be that the developers knew that it wasn't ready, and they were told to just push it out anyway.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I understand all that, but that doesn't excuse the fact that you advertise something for consoles that almost anybody has at this point. I mean, if you were going to get one, you have one by now. As far as the PS4 and the Xbox One X or S or whatever thing you have, if you were going to get one, you have it by now. And if you don't have it by now, you're either not getting it or you're waiting for the new stuff to come out. You're SOL and you lost your money on this. I understand PlayStation, and it looks like Xbox, Microsoft is going to do refunds, which is great, but it shouldn't have come to that.
PlayStation delisted it off of their online store.
Took it off completely.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it in a nice way too. If you already have it, you can keep it, but good luck running it. You're not.
Yeah, okay.
You're just not. And I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can patch it or not. Like, is the game too advanced?
They already had a gigantic day one patch. So
yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I will say that more than likely, eventually, it'll get to a playable state.
I hope so.
But the fact of the matter is, it should have come out in a playable state. I mean, glitches here and there are acceptable. It's to be expected for any AAA release at this point. There's going to be glitches. There's going to need to be patches. But for a game this hyped, that's been in development for this long, they should have had most of that stuff ironed out already.
And if it's not, then, delay it. And I know they delayed it already. More than once. But it clearly didn't help. All it did was hurt. If it wasn't ready, just sit on it. I wanted Halo so bad. But I don't want to go through another Gears 5 experience where we literally had nothing but issues because we played it as soon as it was out. And it was full of bugs, and we haven't gone back to see if any of that's fixed just because we didn't feel like it. I don't want that with Halo. So they delayed it, and they better have it done right. Cyberpunk should have done the same thing. CD Projekt Red really screwed up this one. So
yeah, at least to Microsoft, when they delayed it, they didn't delay it like 3-4 months. I think it's coming out at like the end of next year now, like September or something like that. So it gives the developers a good long time to fix what needed to be fixed. Which honestly, I mean, again, a trailer is a trailer. You can't base, especially a video game, based on a trailer. But
Are you gonna bring it in and close the door or not? Gosh. Making all that noise. You know I'm in here recording. Uh-huh. Bye. Anyways, I don't know where you were at, so if you want to rehash that.
You can't base anything on a trailer, least of all a video game, but it really didn't seem like Microsoft had that many issues to work out before launch. It was a bunch of presentation issues, I guess you could say, graphical issues, like, texture resolution and whatnot, but obviously that takes time, but at least it didn't seem like they needed, like, major development time to get the game working correctly. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still excited about Halo Infinite, and I'm probably going to eventually pick up Cyberpunk once they get all the issues ironed out.
But yeah, because it looked really good from the moment we saw it. We've been talking about it off and on. It's one of those things that we wish it had like a co-op that we could play together, but even with that, it's something I want to play. This is exactly why we don't pre-order anything.
Yep.
That right there.
I wasn't super hyped about it anyway, so I can wait like a year for the Game of the Year edition to come out with all the patches and DLC.
Exactly.
Whatever. I'll just buy it then. Anyway. All right. Should we talk about The Mandalorian now?
Yeah, we can do that.
What are we covering? 4 and 5? I need to look up the synopsis for those real quick.
Yeah, you do that. On a quick note, IGN just published that they did a quick Cyberpunk 1.05 hotfix that was released for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. One of the things that they gave console-specific improvements, image sharpness with chromatic and film grain. So they did a little bit with that. Corrected look of several vehicles. Apparently that was a big issue. One of the PC things that they fixed was apparently there was removed the use of an AVX instruction that caused the end of the prologue to crash for processors not supporting AVX. Like, how are you going to program something in that half the people don't have? Like, come on. So it's stuff like that.
Clearly, they weren't thinking about that. It's beautiful.
Whatever.
It's interesting to think that they put that in when they didn't need it, because clearly they could patch it out pretty quickly.
Exactly. So whatever. You got your synopsis.
Yeah. So I'll read the synopsis real quick, and then we can get into what our initial thoughts are. The Mandalorian and the child must make a stop on their voyage to have the ship repaired. They meet two old allies, and the Mandalorian helps them with the mission to destroy an Imperial outpost. So, we are back on. I don't remember what is the planet that he's on called.
I don't remember. I have such a hard time.
It's like, it's Navarro. That's right.
Okay.
So he comes back because he needs his ship repaired, and
desperately.
Grief Karga, yeah, no kidding. Grief Karga and Kara and the blue dude that he freezes at the end of the beginning of the very first episode of The Mandalorian, meets all them on Navarro, and they go to raid an Imperial base I forget exactly what they're looking. No, they just want to straight up destroy it because it's near where Grief Karga is. So they go in there. Sorry,
it's literally the last. It's the last ties of Imperial control to the planet. Once it's gone, the planet can be free.
Sorry, I've already watched at this point, the entire season is out, so I've watched the whole thing. I'm having trouble remembering exactly what went on in this one.
That's why I watched it today. It's fresh in my memory.
I should have, but oh well. Anyway, so yeah, they eventually destroy the base. They do find out that what's his name is still alive. Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon.
Mm-hmm. They find out that he's still alive, and that's pretty much where we end the episode. So, what'd you think?
I still love the badass that is Kara in this. Like, the woman is a hulking mess of a woman. Like, don't mess with her. She will put you in your place. And it will not be very kind when she does it. It will hurt. Let me tell you, that woman can move some muscle. So I don't know. Every episode that's got her in it, I just love it. She's quickly become one of my favorite characters in The Mandalorian and new Star Wars in general, if you want to call it that.
Mm-hmm. She's very fun.
Go ahead.
She's very fun.
Oh, yeah. A ton of fun. But overall, I have to be careful with this because if I don't keep up and keep it separated in my mind that we don't need to advance the plot a lot in every episode, and some of them can be just fun by themselves, I'll get back into that mindset, which will make me hate slower episodes. But I like that we got a lot of plot advancement out of this. Like, it tied a lot of things back together. It gave you a lot of reminders of what's happened in the past and what's going on, when and where and why.
And it finally got his stupid ship repaired.
Yes.
After like 4 episodes of barely being able to function.
I know.
Poor thing.
So I was glad to see that. I don't know. It felt like a good, solid episode, and the kid didn't cause any trouble. Really, finally,
I enjoyed it. It was a nice, almost like a heist episode, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Even though they're not going in there to steal anything, it kind of had that vibe for me. A lot of stealth going on. A lot of very funny back and forth between the Mandalorian and the dude that he froze.
Yeah, the blue guy. I don't remember his name, but
I don't remember his name. He's not that important. Let's be honest.
No, but it was really funny when the first time he saw them in the office. He literally had that puff of steam come out of his neckline from being frozen. I was like, yes, that is so funny. It's like, oh crap, he's here. Oh, I'm in trouble now.
It's too good. It's so good.
Yeah, little things like that.
Oh man, yeah. It was hilarious. Yeah. Like you said, there was a ton of plot advancement, but they didn't really do anything as far as Mando's mission goes in this episode, because he hasn't met up with Ahsoka yet. I think that's literally the next episode.
Yes.
So we'll get into that when we start discussing that episode. But yeah, I really enjoyed where this episode went. It was super fun.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
So out of 5 unimportant blue guys, what do you give it?
A 4. A 4.
A 4?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. All right, so the next episode is Chapter 13, The Jedi. The Mandalorian journeys to a world ruled by a cruel magistrate who has made a powerful enemy. So to kind of expand upon that very short plot synopsis, the Mandalorian has finally arrived on the planet that he is told by who was it? By it was the other Mandalorian, right? Who told him where Ahsoka was?
If you want to call her that, yes. The other faction.
Bo-Katan.
Yes, Bo-Katan.
Whatever her name was.
Yeah, her.
So, anyways, she told him where Ahsoka was. He finally gets there, but he lands closer to a settlement, ruled by, I think she's an ex-Imperial or something like that. Either way, she's not a very nice person. She's got this whole colony basically subjugated. So the Mandalorian goes in there looking for Ahsoka, but he gets pulled aside by the Queen, and where she asks him to go and kill Ahsoka, who's kind of been terrorizing her imperial rule, if you will. And in exchange, she offers him a staff made out of Beskar. So clearly he's not actually going to go kill Ahsoka. It's kind of clear from the outset that that's not his intention, because, he wants to fulfill his mission of making sure the child goes to a Jedi.
Yeah.
So either way, he goes out there, he meets up with Ahsoka, he introduces her to the child. They kind of play around with his Force abilities. He reveals to Ahsoka that that he has been tasked by the Queen to kill her, and they kind of come up with this plan to liberate the colony once and for all. So they do. He gets his Beskar staff, and Ahsoka refuses to take the child because he has too much of an attachment to. One, too much of an attachment to the Mandalorian, and two, she just thinks he's too old. She doesn't want him to end up like Anakin, having been trained not from birth as a Jedi, even though technically Gorgo had. They finally revealed his name in this episode too, by the way. Or what was it? Grogu?
Grogu.
Or Gorgo?
Grogu.
Grogu? Okay.
Finally named the damn thing.
Yeah, only
literally like
14 episodes in. Jeez. Anyway, so she refuses to train him, even though he has technically been trained from birth. I guess he's been away from it for a while, been mistreated by the Imperials and everything. So her reasoning makes sense, whether or not we want to agree with it or not. But yeah, that's kind of where we left the episode off at. She does tell the Mandalorian that if he goes to this planet out in the middle of nowhere, that he'll find some like mountain or temple or whatever, and that if Grogu sits on it and meditates, that a Jedi might pick up his Force touch or whatever and come seek him out. So
if he reached,
that's where the
go ahead.
Go ahead.
She explained it as letting him choose his destiny. If he sits upon I think she called it the headstone or something like that, whatever, and reaches out with the Force, like he uses the Force to reach out, another Jedi might pick up and perceive him, and possibly seek him out through the Force. Then again, there's not very many Jedi left, so we'll see.
No, there's not.
Not a lot left.
We'll see what happens.
Thank you, Order 66.
I know what happens.
You know what happens.
I know what happens.
I don't.
David doesn't.
Nope.
I don't want to spoil it.
I did not watch anything past. In fact, we're only going to get 4 done tonight, but we delayed 30 minutes to record so I could finish up 5. So I will finish it, and I guess our plan is to discuss it when he is up here for Christmas. So we'll
get through the rest of them.
We'll get it done.
Yep.
Because now I'm really interested. Because this was out of the two I watched tonight, this is definitely like one of my favorite episodes. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I like there was a lot of action in this one, which I really enjoyed. That was a nice change of pace. I mean, there's always action in The Mandalorian, but there's a bunch of, slow brooding moments as well. So I'm glad we got a large action sequence at the end.
I really liked and they're doing a really good job with it lately too. I've noticed just the cinematography aspect of it, the beautiful contrast that we had between her white lightsabers and the fog as she's taking down these, I guess, henchmen, for lack of a better word, with their blasters. You can get that little bit of a red glow from the blasters, but her white lightsabers just pop, and it looks beautiful. I love it. Looked really, really good.
Yeah, they've gotten real good at the cinematography aspect of this show. It looks fabulous. All right, so out of 5 Beskar staffs, what do you give this one?
I would give this one a solid 4.5.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I really, really like this one. I'm excited to see what you think of the next few.
Are they good?
But yes, they are. They're very good.
I've been really, 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 really trying hard to avoid any spoilers because they finished up the season. It's all launched, so now everybody's got their review things.
I unfortunately had the twist for the final episode spoiled for me. So
did ya?
It kind of ruined the surprise, but it was so cool the way they ended.
Yeah, I am not looking at any of that. Anything I see Mandalorian related, I just skip right on past and be like, I will get back to you in God knows how much time.
All right, let's move on into our trailer section. Got 4 trailers this time. I think I've only seen one of them, but they should prove to be pretty interesting. Our first one is for Nobody.
So they took maybe $20 and an old watch? Mr. Madsen, did you even take a swing?
No.
Could have taken her, Dad.
Heard you had some excitement last night. I wish they'd have picked my place,
Why didn't you take him out?
I was just trying to keep the damage to a minimum.
Yeah, how's that working out for you?
You okay? Because you don't look okay.
There's a long dormant piece of me that so very badly wants out.
What are you still doing here, old man?
I'm gonna fuck you up. It's been a hell of a day.
You can see that.
For 12 years, I worked for some very dangerous people. Everybody get to the basement.
What is happening?
Don't call 911. I used to be what they call an auditor. The last guy anyone wants to see at their door. Because it meant you didn't have long to live. But I left it behind to start a family. I might have overcorrected.
That very much reminds me of John Wick. Have you seen that yet?
No, I thought for some reason, I've got it in my mind that we were going to watch that at some point, or I know you've mentioned it before.
I have all 3 movies.
I just don't know why we haven't.
I guess I know part of what we're gonna watch when I'm up there.
We don't have enough time for it. We don't have enough time for this crap.
Sure we do. What are you talking about?
I like this. This looked good.
I'm very excited for this.
I just don't know how it's going to live up to the excitement. Like,
if it's made, well, at least produced by one of the same producers of John Wick. It might even be tied into the same universe. I can't tell from the trailer. But if it's anything like John Wick, you'll like it. It's
good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to take care of that because I know you've mentioned it before. So we might as well do that, and hopefully this holds up. What do you think? Theaters?
Theaters. Yep, 100%.
Yeah, okay. I share that sentiment. This is definitely something I'd want to go see. So
that's like right up our alley.
It really is. I mean, this is like classic Ben and David go watch something fun and exciting.
Yep. All right. So our next trailer is for the very excellent Mr. Dundee.
Oh, please tell me this is the same guy.
I think it is.
I don't really like snakes.
Don't like them either.
Please, Mr. Dundee.
I'm not really Crocodile Dundee, you know. It's the character I play in the movies.
He'll have that thing on the barbecue tonight.
Oops.
I have news. The Queen of England wants to bestow you with a knighthood.
What for?
You're the most successful independent film in history.
I'm just going to say one word. Hoax.
I was nominated for an Academy Award once. Couldn't have been acting. No offense.
A legend returns.
Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan!
I love him.
She loves you.
I thought Paul Hogan was already dead.
Dead?
And he's out to prove.
We asked where the man from down under has been hiding.
You have a knife, but mine's bigger.
That's not the line.
Yes, it is.
That's not the line.
I've been doing this for 20 years. I think I'd know.
His legacy is more than a crock.
I told the studio we'd take a meeting.
We want to introduce your son, a Dundee Jr.
We have just the actor.
Will Smith.
We know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
He's too old.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
Grandpa, are you doing a knighthood?
Yeah, maybe.
You just try and behave.
Come on, boys. For the real thing.
Crocodile Dundee star Paul Hogan tried to strangle a child today.
Dad, you know no one thinks this stuff, right?
Put me on one of them Tonight shows.
Wow.
Oh, Livy!
I'm doing this charity thingy at my neighbor's school.
I need a favor.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man.
What the hell is this?
And my heart is set on you.
Get off the damn stage!
Oh, you're going to hell now, buddy.
Wow. That was something, huh?
Okay, then. Did you ever watch the original Crocodile Dundee movies?
I did not.
Oh, we have to watch those. You got them on Amazon. They're really good.
Oh,
I really liked them. This, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on.
I think it's about more the actor than, well, obviously a hyped up version of the actor than like about Crocodile Dundee, but I mean, clearly his most famous role is as Crocodile Dundee, so makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Just based on the trailer, I'm pretty interested. I'd say probably wait for a rental. This doesn't really seem like theater material to me, but I'm interested enough to see it.
Okay. That's fair enough. You should definitely watch the originals.
We'll have to see if we've got time when I'm up there.
Alrighty. What
about
next?
you?
Oh, me? Oh, duh. No, wait for rental. I wouldn't go see this in any theaters.
All right, so our next trailer is for Outside the Wire.
Lieutenant Thomas Hart. Do you know why you're here?
No.
No, Captain.
No, Captain.
Only 2 people here know who and what I am. We remove advanced weapons from beyond the wire. We ride out at dawn.
I don't have any specialist training as a field agent.
Don't worry. I'm special enough for both of us.
Hello, boys. It's on Netflix on January the 15th. All right, then. This looks good.
What was that?
Listen, I got a little bit of Crocodile Dundee going on.
Do you now?
Not very good, but you know.
No, that's because you and I can't do British or Aussie accents.
No. This looks exciting. I saw that it was brought to us by the same people that did Extraction, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, that was really good. It certainly looks a lot better than the last Netflix movie that you refused to watch, even though I told you you were going to.
Oh, the coffee and cream thing? Yeah, no, I'm never watching that. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen.
Yeah, I've given up on that. That's not a sword worth dying over, let me tell you.
Oh, so the movie's not that good, huh?
I never said it was that good. It was stupidly funny, but it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah. My point exactly. It didn't look good. I don't want to see it. Anyway, besides that point, I would have to say, I mean, obviously it's a Netflix movie, so this is kind of a moot point, but I'd say this is a theater movie. This looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good with it. In a theater. That looks really, really good. Gladly, we don't have to.
Exactly.
Netflix, here we come.
All right, so our last trailer is for Palmer.
I'm glad you're back. I imagine it's going to take some time getting used to. You just got to get yourself back out there.
Palmer. You were all USA player 2 years in a row at Riverside?
Yes, sir. A whole lot's changed.
That boy, that's Sam. His mama took off. He'll be staying with us till she's back.
You know you're a boy, right?
Yeah.
In the hours that I've known.
Do you know when my mama's coming back?
He's gonna have to go in the system.
There's something seriously wrong with that kid.
Would you set me free?
How did you end up in prison?
Don't matter. I did what I did.
Don't look at what you did today.
Listen to me, son. Kids are mean. Especially when they see something that they ain't used to seeing.
You ain't nothing but a criminal. You got no right looking after any child.
There's things in this world you can be, and there's things that you can't. How many boys do you see on that show?
None.
What does that tell you?
That I can be the first. Trick or treat!
Oh, get some treats.
Truth is, I haven't felt like I was good at anything. Until Sam.
Well, I wish I would have realized that was for an Apple TV Plus movie, because now I want to see it. But good. I enjoyed that. That looks interesting.
It looks good. I liked it. Makes Justin Timberlake look really, really old for some reason. Like,
I mean,
I'm sure it's just the role, but
I don't know. See how old my man is. I mean, he's almost 40. He's 39. He's 39 years old.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks like somebody in their low to mid 40s, so okay. I could buy that. Just not used to seeing old Justin Timberlake, that's all.
Yeah, no kidding. He is kind of a forever young type of person, isn't he?
Yeah.
Kind of up there with Keanu Reeves in that way. Although Keanu Reeves never had embarrassing ramen noodle looking hair. At least as far as we know, anyway. You know the hair I'm talking about. You've seen it.
Yeah.
What would you say for this one?
We need not talk about that.
No.
I'd wait for rental. It's not something that I would go see in the theaters. Not saying that's a bad movie or anything. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
I'd probably go see this in the theaters.
You think?
I think this would be an interesting thing to watch.
Okay. That's fair enough. I like it. It's a good story. Mm-hmm. I am kind of with you, and I kind of want to watch it, but I'm not ready for that torture and the abuse.
Maybe I'll do a trial subscription so I can watch that and just delete it.
Just delete it.
Yeah.
Can't let them have any of that money.
That's right. I've resisted giving them money for this long.
No reason to change now, right?
Exactly. You got it.
Gotcha. Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave this episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to leave a rating on whatever podcasting platform you happen to be listening on, or leave a rating on YouTube if you're watching us over there. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of Podcast Period. This episode was hosted and produced by Ben and co-hosted and edited by David. You can contact Ben on Twitter at BenPlaysVidges. That's Ben Plays VIDYAS. And you can contact David on Twitter at Car6by16. If you'd like to chat with us about any of the topics on this episode, you can hit up the show at Podcast Period on Twitter, or shoot us an email at podcastperiodpodcast@gmail.com. We also have a new website that has launched featuring new articles written by us, as well as links to all the episodes. Please visit that at podcastperiod.com. Want to do more for the show, but aren't sure how? We have a Patreon for that. For as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to episodes and so much more, and support the show while doing it. Just go to patreon.com/podcastperiod. Do you love sci-fi movies and shows? So do we. That's why we created the Podcast from Planet X, a podcast where we analyze and discuss your favorite pieces of sci-fi media. Check it out at the link in the show notes. That's all for this week. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
This was a Nerdgasm podcast production.
Well, that was another in a long series of regrettable life choices.
Served at nerdgasmpodcast.com.